Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. Did you hear it? What up, everybody? Today we're pondering upon the utility and form factors of tech and ask the hard-hitting question: who's bigger, a newborn baby or the new Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra? Spoilers, it's the baby, but
Wow!
just barely. Welcome to Stormino, where our tech doubles as kitchen appliances. Today, we're slicing and dicing onions with a gadget that's not just a tablet, but also a cinematic window into alternate realities. Weighing in at 732 grams, it's lighter than my existential dread, sporting a 14.6-inch display, and with 90.7% screen-to-body ratio, the new Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. Better to watch cat videos on. Samsung's Super Saiyan Tab S9 Ultra comes in 3 power levels: 256 GB with a 12 GB of RAM, 512 GB with another 12 GB of RAM, or for you, the die-hard hoarders, 1 TB of storage with a whopping 16 GB of RAM. Alrighty, let's crack this walnut open and see what's inside. Now, inside the box, we have the tab. Inside the box, we have the paper cut. Okay, the Magic S Pen, and what do we have in here? An USB-C to USB-C cable, and the key, not to my heart, but close. Okay. It's the user manual, made out of paper, because trees are overrated. It feels like a ninja star that would slice through my wall if I tried. And that's not just me exaggerating for the comedic effect, folks. But beyond the jokes of how it might be the next James Bond gadget, the design is clean. Fresh camera setup, obligatory volume and power buttons are still in place, 4 speakers, 3 microphones, and the slot for the SD card. Samsung pretty much turned this into a Swiss Army knife. Let's turn it on and have a look first at the display, which is a dynamic AMOLED 2X 120Hz HDR10+, which Samsung is using now for its flagship products. The colors are really sharp and saturated, and the brightness, it's perfect. Another new feature that I believe it should have been available with previous models is that the S Pen can be charged both ways. Nice. Unlike its predecessor, we have now the IP68 water and dust resistance, which I believe it's indispensable to gadgets nowadays. I mean, maybe you're not gonna go rowing the Pacific with this tablet, but you might be in the rain. The cameras are revived with a new design, and we have 2 in the front, the normal lens, and the 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, which is pretty impressive. You can keep the tablet pretty close to you, and the image is decently wide. In the back, there are another 2 cameras, the standard one and the 13 megapixel wide lens camera, but it's nothing impressive. I mean, you can snap some photos and film 4K.
Psych!
Samsung boasts a 20% larger speaker in this model, so let's pump up some tunes and see what it can do.
So we passing out, all my boys smoke, yeah, we taking drugs. Like hella lit bitch, so we high as fuck. Just wanna split quick till I got gone. Boys on the dash, boys skate on. I cannot tie that bitch cause she wanna fuck, so I didn't fuck.
It's got some great volume, guys. The biggest change here is the processor, the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. And honestly, guys, it's like a ninja. You don't notice it, but it gets the job done super smoothly. It multitasks better than a mother of triplets. So let's test it out with some gaming. Gaming test! Let's put PUBG Mobile to the test.
Ooh, yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
This game runs as smoothly as my pickup lines at the bar. Already
Are you sure about that?
hearing the enemies. He was so bad. He was a bot or something, I swear to fucking god. Okay, I never said I was good at it. Battery life? I got about 8 to 9 hours of battery out of this beast. Regardless, the life battery on this thing is fantastic, and you can relaxingly forget to plug it in for light use. For the average Joe who spends most of his days just googling and scrolling, this might be a little bit of an overkill. Considering the price of the previous models, the price point is expected. But just double check before you add to cart. My experience with it, it's amazing. Like, it can replace your laptop if you also get the keyboard. Even though it's not that different from the previous models, it still feels fresh. Like, I can highly recommend it. And there you have it. Now, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you have any feedback, you want me to test other gadgets, or you just want to express your adoration towards me via long keyboard smashes, drop a comment down below. Oh, and did I mention the fact that you might want to see what we did in our last video? No? No?